There are thousands of animals out there that seem to be more fictional than real. These intriguing and incredible creatures you've never met before are testaments to nature's immense diversity. In this video, we will investigate the amazing forms of life, getting to know them from the inside out. Prepare for astonishing discoveries and unexpected surprises as we venture out in quest of the world's most intriguing animals. Number 16. Curly-crowned parakeet. When humans first began to become acquainted with the untamed outdoors, they were frequently astounded by the odd creatures that stayed distinct from the typical fauna. The curly-crowned parakeet, often known as the feather duster, was one of these enigmatic creatures. These parakeets are renowned for their striking appearance, with vibrant emerald green plumage that blends seamlessly with the lush forests and temperate woodlands of the region. However, what truly sets them apart is their extraordinary curly crown. Resembling an intricate and coiled hairstyle, curly-crowned parakeets possess long, slender beaks and captivating red eye rings, adding to their overall charm. Their unique beauty has made them a popular subject for bird enthusiasts and researchers, drawing visitors from around the world to witness their enchanting presence in the wild. They are endemic to the southern regions of South America, primarily inhabiting the sprawling landscapes of Patagonia. This diverse territory, stretching across Argentina and Chile, offers a range of ecological niches for these parakeets to thrive. They are most commonly found in temperate rainforests, deciduous forests, and woodlands, where they adapt to various habitats with ease. These adaptable birds have demonstrated their ability to thrive in both dense forests and more open woodlands, making them a key component of the Patagonian ecosystem. Scientists are still investigating the bird's rare mutation with a recessive form of inheritance, which is thought to harm the gene that controls feather growth cessation. As a result, the bird has extremely long feathers throughout its life. Unsurprisingly, the curly-crowned parakeet got its name from the resemblance of its plumage to a feather duster used for dusting. In Russia, these birds are commonly referred to as chrysanthemums or orchids. Despite their gorgeous and unusual plumage, feather duster parakeets encounter a number of issues as a result of excessive feather development. They frequently struggle to climb, fly, or groom themselves, and they may struggle to determine their gender. The birds maintain an omnivorous diet, which allows them to consume a variety of foods such as fruits, seeds, nuts, and insects. Their foraging habits are essential for seed dispersal in the forest, contributing significantly to the ecological balance of Patagonia. In addition to their dietary habits, these parakeets are known for their distinctive calls, creating an audible tapestry that is characteristic of the Patagonian wilderness. They are highly social creatures, often found in flocks ranging from a few individuals to large gatherings. Their social behavior provides them with protection against predators and enhances their ability to locate food sources, making them a resilient and adaptive species. However, feather dusters have a very short lifespan due to a lack of essential nutrients. Fortunately, exotic pet owners claim that careful care of these parakeets allows them to enjoy a long life. Number 15. Patagonian hare. Next, we have a mysterious creature that has been revealed to be a rodent, not a rabbit. The Patagonian hare, despite its name, is a truly unique animal species, ranking as the fourth largest rodent on the Earth. How is it that a rodent may weigh up to 35 pounds? What does it consume? How does it appear? The Patagonian hare's appearance can be defined as a cross between several species. It has the body of a little deer, rabbit ears and legs, and generally looks like a chupacabra. It is an unusual sight, but it has its perks. Scientifically known as Lepus europaeus, they are another remarkable species indigenous to the Patagonian region. These hares exhibit impressive adaptations to the often harsh conditions of this windswept and expansive landscape. They are known for their striking coat coloration, which varies from light brown to gray and provides effective camouflage in their arid surroundings. Patagonian hares are herbivores, primarily grazing on grasses, herbs, and shrubs. Their dietary preferences make them essential herbivores within the Patagonian food web, influencing plant communities and the dynamics of the ecosystem. They thrive in South American meadows and feed on grass and droppings. Why do they eat that? How do they break down vegetation? The Patagonian hare has a unique approach for digesting food that involves swallowing grass and fermenting it in its stomach with special bacteria, which allows it to absorb all of the nutrients from the plant material. It then supplements its diet by consuming excrement, particularly sheep dung. It also has an acute sense of smell and uses urine to mark its territory and attract mates. These rodents are known for their adaptability to the region's extreme weather conditions. In the face of harsh winters and limited resources, they are capable of reducing their metabolic rate to conserve energy, a survival strategy that allows them to endure the challenging Patagonian climate. Furthermore, when threatened, Patagonian hares can run at speeds of up to 45 miles per hour, a truly fascinating species. Number 14. Costa Ciela Kuroshimai. Atsushi Sasaki, an underwater photographer, once again revealed to the audience that marine life is not only diverse, but also astounding. He came upon Costa Ciela Kuroshimai while diving off the shore of Ishigaki Island in Japan. Also known as the Kuroshio sea slug, the Costa Ciela Kuroshimai is a captivating marine creature that dwells in the depths of the Kuroshio Current, a powerful oceanic current that flows along the eastern coast of Taiwan. These sea slugs are renowned for their mesmerizing appearance, featuring translucent bodies adorned with vibrant hues of blue and green. The Kuroshio sea slug's survival is exclusively tied to the Kuroshio Current, which provides them with the ideal conditions to live. This warm, nutrient-rich current teems with marine life, making it the perfect environment for these stunning creatures. They are often found at depths of around 100 meters or more, where they glide gracefully through the water, almost as if they were a part of the underwater tapestry. This slug's distinguishing feature is its tiny and endearing face. In a video comment, Atsushi remarked that he was happy to see this weird creature that resembled a little sheep or a cute and not at all frightening ghost. Number 13. Suriname toad. Life on Earth is genuinely beautiful, and there is something fascinating and mysterious around every turn. The Suriname toad is up next, an unusual creature with special skills. The Suriname toad is primarily found in the northern part of South America, inhabiting slow-moving waters such as ponds, swamps, and streams. Its range extends across countries like Suriname, Guyana, Venezuela, and Brazil. These toads are perfectly adapted to their aquatic environments, where they spend the majority of their lives. What sets the Suriname toad apart from other amphibians is its extraordinary reproductive strategy. Instead of laying eggs, the female carries her fertilized eggs on her back. The eggs become embedded in her skin, forming small pockets where they develop into fully formed toadlets over several months. When the toadlets are ready to emerge, they burst through the skin, fully formed and equipped for aquatic life. This astonishing method of reproduction has earned the Suriname toad the nickname pregnant toad, or pipa pipa, in reference to the sound it makes when calling during the breeding season. Both the Costa Ciela Kuroshimai and the Suriname toad face challenges in terms of habitat degradation and human activities. As their habitats come under increasing pressure from pollution and development, it is crucial to monitor and protect these unique creatures and the environments they depend on. To begin with, the Suriname toad is one of the world's most peculiar toads. It can grow to be up to 8 inches long and lives in the tropical jungles of Suriname and Guyana. But what distinguishes this toad? The answer is straightforward: its skin. Suriname toad skin is covered in numerous tiny spikes that contain a poisonous toxin. When a predator attacks the toad, it rapidly inflates its body, transforming it into a genuine spherical defense. This is why the Suriname toad was given the name pipa, which translates to ball. Furthermore, the skin of this toad includes peptides with antibacterial characteristics. Researchers are investigating these compounds in order to develop new antibiotics capable of treating a variety of ailments. However, the Suriname toad piques the interest of more than just scientists. Its skin has a distinct odor that attracts not just predators but also humans. Locals in Suriname use the skin of this toad as a fly swatter and mosquito repellent. Number 12. Bearded pigs. The bearded pig, Sus barbatus, is a captivating and charismatic creature found in the dense rainforests and tropical forests of Southeast Asia. Known for their distinctive appearance and social behavior, these pigs are a vital part of their ecosystems. One of the most distinguishing features of the bearded pig is the presence of tufts of bristly hair beneath their lower jaw, which gives them their name. These beards are thought to serve multiple purposes, including protection from predators and possibly even as a display of dominance within the group. Bearded pigs have long, slender legs and a relatively short tail, making them agile and well adapted to their forest habitat. They primarily inhabit the lush rainforests and jungles of Southeast Asia, including countries like Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines. As highly social animals, they form large groups known as sounders. These groups can consist of up to 30 individuals, which aids in protection against predators like tigers and crocodiles. Bearded pigs are omnivorous, with a diet that includes fruits, roots, leaves, insects, and small vertebrates, such as snakes, lizards, larvae, and carrion. Their foraging behavior contributes to seed dispersal in the forest, making them essential for maintaining the ecosystem's health and diversity. But what makes these animals so unique? Bearded pigs are visually attractive, with long white hair covering their snouts and necks and light brown fur on their bodies. They appear to have grown a beard, hence the term bearded pigs. These extraordinary animals can weigh up to 220 pounds and have a body length of more than 3 feet. Bearded pigs, despite their distinct appearance and habit, are on the verge of extinction. Many of them are now deemed endangered by experts due to deforestation and unlawful poaching. This implies we must protect their lives. So if you ever find yourself in the forests of Malaysia, Borneo, or Sumatra, keep an eye out for these mysterious creatures. They are distinct and necessary members of the environment that must be maintained and conserved. Number 11. Goliath frog. The Goliath frog, which may grow to the size of a large cat, resides in the remote tropical woods of Central and West Africa. This is one of the world's largest frog species, stunning in both size and beauty. Let us go over it in greater detail. The Goliath frog was named after the biblical hero Goliath, who was famed for his enormous size and strength, and the name is appropriate. Male Goliath frogs can weigh up to 5 pounds and grow to be 13 inches long. Females are significantly smaller than males, but they are nonetheless remarkable. The Goliath frog is eye-catching with its bright green skin and big black markings. It also has huge pupils and golden eyes that can be highly captivating. It's worth noting that the frog's yellow spots help it mimic the eyes of large predators, discouraging other predators and protecting itself from attacks. The Goliath frog lives in tropical forests and areas of water, where it feeds on insects, spiders, and other tiny creatures. This frog is also noted for its incredible strength. It can lift objects that are several times its own weight. Fortunately, the Goliath frog is a gentle creature that poses no threat to people despite its size. The population of this species has recently declined due to the degradation of the tropical woods where these frogs inhabit. The Goliath frog is a key component of tropical forest ecosystems, as well as a huge and beautiful animal. Number 10. Pygmy donkeys. It is not only predators or exotic wildlife that can fascinate us with unexpected features. Domestic animals, too, also come with quite an imaginative punch. Take the pygmy donkeys, for example. Pygmy donkeys are little donkeys that live on the Spanish island of Majorca. They are the world's tiniest donkeys, and many people think they are adorable. Pygmy donkeys have soft, fluffy ears that are quite comfortable to touch. Their fur is exceptionally silky and might be white, black, or gray. These miniature donkeys are a breed distinct from standard-sized donkeys due to their smaller stature. Standing at a height of about 24 to 36 inches at the withers, the highest point on their back, they are pint-sized marvels that often sport a friendly and docile temperament. Their coats come in various colors, including gray, brown, and white, with a distinctive dark stripe along their back. They trace their origins back to the Mediterranean region, where they were historically used for various tasks, including hauling loads and providing companionship. Over time, they have become beloved pets and miniature working animals worldwide. Pygmy donkeys are popular as pets, therapy animals, and even in the show ring due to their gentle nature and charming appearance. They are also used for light work, such as pulling small carts and carrying light loads. Their compact size and friendly demeanor make them ideal for interacting with people of all ages. Locals have used pygmy donkeys as working animals for a long time, but sadly, their population has already shrunk to a few hundred. Nonetheless, local villagers look after them and help them survive. The ability of these donkeys to remember faces is their most astonishing feature. A foreign family once visited the island. The kids noticed the pygmy donkeys and tried to pet them, but the donkeys became afraid and fled. When the youngsters came the next day, the donkeys were already waiting for them and eagerly approached to let them pet them. How did they spot the kid among so many others? According to studies, pygmy donkeys can remember and recognize up to 50 different faces. They recall the faces of those who are friendly to them and are terrified of those who are unpleasant or nasty to them. Thus, pygmy donkeys are not only adorable and fluffy, but also intelligent. Number 9. Ayam Kamani. There are numerous varieties of chicken, but one species of chicken stands out above all others: the Ayam Kamani. These chickens, like horses, bears, and dogs, are black in hue. The skin, bones, internal organs, meat, and blood of Ayam Kamani chickens are all black. It all boils down to the EDN3 gene, which causes the Ayam Kamani's hyperpigmentation. This gene's activity is 10 times that of normal chickens. This gene also makes Ayam Kamani more resilient to climate change and disease. Ayam Kamani meat has a more pronounced, pleasing taste and is naturally black in color. Breeding these hens is less expensive because they do not require antibiotics on a regular basis. Despite its several virtues, breeding the chicken outside of Asia is extremely rare. Ayam Kamani is a chicken breed that has almost become a symbol of Indonesia. In Bali, they are even employed in cockfighting. A single chick of this breed can cost up to $200. These hens are the most expensive in the United States. A single chicken might cost up to $2,500. Number 8. Albino python. Here's an intriguing snake that has taken over the internet. It all comes down to its distinctive color. The royal purple albino python appears to be coated in yellow, happy faces. The royal python, sometimes known as the ball python, is a non-venomous snake found in Africa south of the Sahara Desert. Because of its size and disposition, it is a popular pet. However, the individual snake that achieved internet fame was selectively bred to achieve its unique coloration. While others are taken aback by the python's unique coloring, the reptile's breeder admits to spending several years breeding a white python with yellow patches on the skin in the shape of smiling faces. The amazing pattern is the consequence of naturally occurring recessive mutations. Nonetheless, something like this is extremely unlikely to be found in the wild. Nonetheless, social media users are divided. Keeping such a monster at home is considered insane by some. Number 7. Poodle moth. Let us now discuss the poodle moth, a beautiful bug with a unique appearance. This moth is extremely intriguing and one of a kind. It has the appearance of a little creature with dark, protruding eyes and fluffy brows like a snow-white poodle. But what exactly is this moth? Scientists have yet to identify its specific species, which is distinguished by its increased hairiness, as well as fine fuzz covering their legs and wings. The size of the poodle moths range from 1 to 6 inches, which is rather astounding. They lack the traditional butterfly body form, but they have well-developed jaws that allow them to eat on a variety of vegetation. Isn't it fascinating? The poodle moth is thought to live in the tropics, most likely in Venezuela. However, research on this species is ongoing, and new habitats may be discovered. Some scientists speculate that the poodle moth is related to the Diaphora mendica butterfly or belongs to the silk moth family due to similarities in their antennae and overall appearance. Number 6. Tapirs. Consider a creature that resembles a hybrid between a horse and a rhinoceros but has an elephant-like trunk. Doesn't that sound amazing? That is exactly what tapirs might be said to be. Tapirs are woodland animals that live in Central and South America. Their name is derived from the Tupi word tapuira, which means animal that leaves traces on the ground. Tapirs are odd creatures with numerous distinguishing characteristics, such as the presence of a trunk, the absence of lungs in the posterior section of their bodies, and 4 toes. Tapirs are adaptable to a variety of environmental situations and can be found in forests, near bodies of water, and even in open regions. They place a high value on water because it is critical to their life. Tapirs use their trunks to collect water and food, such as grass, fruits, and tree bark. They can also change their color to mix in with their surroundings. Despite their unique character, tapirs are not considered rare species. Nevertheless, they are among the most mysterious creatures on the earth. Salpa maguire. There are many fascinating species in the expanse of the ocean, each one unique and amazing in its own way. The Salpa maguire, a rare species of saltwater fish identified in 2014 by New Zealand fisherman Stuart Fraser, is one of such critter. This creature appeared to be nothing more than a crumpled plastic bag at first glance, but the fisherman's keen eye discovered its actual identity. Salpa maguire is a translucent fish with tough scales that allows you to see all of its internals. The salpa may emit light due to symbiotic bacteria dwelling in its body, making it even more distinctive. This sea creature has a barrel-like structure and moves through water by pumping it through its translucent body. Its heart is on the ventral side, and its body is wrapped in a translucent tunic through which ribbons of circular muscles and intestines may be seen. Salpa maguire is absolutely harmless to humans and feeds mostly on plankton. Its transparent body protects it from predators, while also allowing us to see the fish's internal organs and systems. Despite its strange look, Salpa maguire is an important component of the marine ecology and is frequently eaten by fish and sea turtles. Mwanza flat-headed agama. Following that, we will tell you about an odd critter that has captured the hearts of both New Yorkers and Africans. It's the Mwanza flat-headed agama, a reptile capable of impersonating Spider-Man. This lizard can be found in Kenya, Tanzania, and Rwanda. It attracts notice with its red and blue suit, which resembles Spider-Man's from the comic books. But that isn't the only parallel to the superhero. The Mwanza agama has a muscular physique measuring 12 inches in length and can assume heroic poses akin to Spider-Man's. Despite its bright hues, the Mwanza agama is far from a true superhero. In the face of danger, it immediately flees into rock cracks and changes its vivid fighting colors to a more subtle camouflage. This strategy allows it to survive in the wild, where any show of bravery can be lethal. Despite its strange appearance and behaviors, the Mwanza agama has admirers. It has fans in Africa, Europe, and America, where it has caught attention due to its supposed superhero-like hues. In addition, the Mwanza agama makes an excellent pet. It is undemanding and rapidly adapts to its owner. So, If you've ever wanted your own Spider-Man but can't kidnap Tom Holland, the Mwanza agama is a great option. Suffolk sheep. The Suffolk sheep breed, which originated in England and is one of the most productive in the world. This breed was created by crossing the Norfolk Horned and South Down types, resulting in a distinct and prolific sheep breed. They have a muscular body, a black head with no woolly fleece, and no horns. They inherited endurance, physical strength, adaptation to difficult environmental circumstances, and a powerful muscular physique. Furthermore, they have high-quality wool. Suffolk sheep are one of the most productive sheep breeds in the world, and they are popular among sheep breeders all over the world. They are mostly used for meat production, although their wool can be used for a variety of applications. The Suffolk breed has been mentioned in texts dating back to 1797, almost 200 years ago. Despite being so ancient, the distinctiveness and productivity of this sheep breed continue to astound. Sheep breeders all over the world work hard to keep this breed alive and enhance it. Mutant creatures? A Beijing resident went on vacation to one of China's most distant regions. Fortunately, his automobile had a dash cam, and what he discovered astonished everyone. There is what appears to be a living tiny dinosaur that ended up there. Could this be the product of botched studies in Chinese laboratories? There has been no definitive response to this question, leaving only guesswork. The Chernobyl nuclear power plant disaster was unquestionably a massive global disaster. In its aftermath, many allege that mutant creatures live in the exclusion zone. These people have spread myths about terrible monsters that arose as a result of radiation exposure. One of these monsters include a flesh-eating blob with no limbs or mouth. Imagine that. Even after over 37 years, this catastrophe continues to inspire innumerable terrifying legends and myths concerning strange mutants. Dracula orchid. As an honorable mention, let me tell you about a remarkable plant. Have you ever heard of a plant named after the world's most famous vampire? This magnificent plant is known as the Dracula orchid, and it is one of the world's most exotic and unusual orchids. It is found in the tropical jungles of South and Central America and got its name from its odd appearance. Its petals resemble teeth, and its stalks like a vampire's head poised to bite its prey. When an insect comes too close to the flower, it falls into the tiny vase and can only escape through small apertures. The insect pollinates the flower during the journey, assisting the plant in spreading its species. The Dracula orchid will be known not only for its distinctive appearance and elegance, but also for its adaptability, which allows it to live under adverse environments. It is a beautiful example of how nature's beauty and mystery can inspire and enchant mankind. So there you have it, my friends, the most bizarre species on the earth.